Hello, class. I hope everybody's on a wonderful day today. So, we've worked on drawing insects, we've worked on drawing animals, and I wanted us to work on working with characters. So, since you guys are really good at making pretty close to realistic drawings, uh, I wanted us to reinforce character drawing. So here I have two different characters. Obviously, I have Tommy from the Rugrats, and then I have Tom from Tom and Jerry. Now, there are different characters. Of course, one is a human baby, and the other one is a cat, an animal. But I wanted to go, so we're gonna be mixing them. So we're gonna be mixing the two. So I'll be using the style. So when I say mixing, it can be really anything. But I'll be using the style of the Rugrats, along with the clothes of the Rugrats. When I say the style is, if you look at it, it has some wavy line work. You see, as opposed to Tom, who has clean lines. They're not wavy like that. They're really straight curves, all of that, really clean and nice. So I think I'll be making Tom into a baby. So maybe let's go ahead and give him a huge diaper. Let's give him a big belly. No, let me go over character design first. Like we know, big head equals tiny body equals baby, right? But Tommy over here has what is known as a teardrop shape. The teardrop shape is used in multiple characters. If you have it upside down, it can make for a derpy character, such as this guy right here. And if you flip it with a teardrop facing up, like this, you have a heroic character, a strong character. Oops. Who's top heavy, full of muscle. See? So like Popeye, they have a upside down teardrop as opposed to Goofy, who has a regular teardrop. He has big feet to make him look derpy. Another character will be Bugs Bunny, because they're meant to look goofy. You see how simple that is? A lot of the older characters from like older cartoons, they use a lot of this simple design shapes. They're it's like the fundamentals of character design. If you guys like, I could go over more. In this assignment, I want us to draw these two characters. If you like, again, I can go ahead and go over on how to draw these characters. They're broken down into simple shapes. The most important part is they leave a really impressive and easy to identify silhouette. When I say that, is let me go ahead and create a new one. There. When I talk about silhouettes, this is what I mean. Okay. No, it can't. Okay. So when I talk about silhouettes, did I erase that? No, I didn't. Come on. we're talking about silhouettes. This is what I mean. You can tell that's Jerry. I mean Tom. Maybe a little bit hard, but you can still tell that's Tommy. So that being said, that's one important thing. That's one important thing that you should always look for when creating a character. Their silhouettes. You know, like he has the pointy ears. He has the tail. Obviously, it's a cat. Now, this is not how a real cat looks like, but you can tell this is Tom from Tom and Jerry. Especially, you know, has the whiskers, the big old hands. A cat doesn't have hands; they have paws. But in this character does have hands, and it's really iconic in its shape of the face and just the postures that it has. Tommy over here, it's a baby. He has a big diaper. He can barely walk straight because, you know, he's a baby still. And he has short arms and a humongous head that's literally the size of his body. You guys may not know this character because it's an older character from when I was a child, so I can understand if you guys don't know. But if I were to just look this silhouette, I can tell who this character is. So those are things that you should think of when drawing your character. Is it gonna leave a strong silhouette like this one? Because even if I were to, this one is not done, but I mean, it already screaming out Bugs Bunny. Maybe the older one, not the newer one. Another character can be Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Where is he? There you go. Jerry from Tom and Jerry. He's also has a curved back like Jerry does. I mean like Tom does. So he has a curved back like this, kind of like a bean. It is still known as the teardrop, but it's kind of like a bean. He has a big head to make him look cute, because he's kind of, they're both the protagonists of the show, but he has to be cute and the other guy has to be mean, as opposed to the pointy ears, which, you know, is due to the fact that he's a cat. But when you do something pointy and sharp, you want it to look menacing and evil, as opposed to when you do something round, is to make it look cute. Round and bubbly is to make it look cute. Pointy and sharp is to make it look menacing. Now I know this doesn't look exactly like Tom, like Jerry. It's just a quick drawing. So those are some examples of what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, I will start by coming up with ideas of a pose for baby Tom. This one. So I do want to imitate the big teardrop like this. He will most likely, how about he's sitting down, kind of at a 3/4 view. He has a little arms. Oh, I know. He has an idea. That's too long now for a baby. You can give him short, stubby arms, chubby arms, to make him look cute. Now he has a weird shaped head. It's a circle. Sorry. It's a circle with two circles. That's how his head starts. Circle. This is a baby, so let's give him a big head. Okay. And then his ears are pointy. So let's give him big ears because again he is a baby. And this is what we have so far. I know it doesn't look exactly like it yet, of course. Tiny hands. There we go. I have an idea. Oh, this hand is backwards. I have an idea. Okay. Let's give him the diaper. Okay. Look at that. Hold on. There you go. Give me a second. Now, depending on what era you're drawing Jerry from, I mean Tom, keep calling me Jerry. Depending what era you're drawing him from, which art style you're using for him, he's always gonna be different. There's slight differences, but there's always differences. Not too, because you gotta remember this character is extremely old. It's one of the first few characters created. Not the one of the first few, but it's definitely up there. It's from like the 40s, 1940s, or 60s. So it's a really old character. So obviously it was meant to have some change. Let's take a look at it. We're on 3 feet. I mean 3 toes. 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm not too happy with the head shape. Go ahead and redraw it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at it again. So we said it was a circle. Okay, and the ear can be. Now, one important thing about Jerry is also he has little hair. 3 little hairs poking forward. It's not too pronounced like mine now. Oops, sorry. There you go, that's better. Okay. Ooh, kind of like how this is going now. So let's look at the drawing now. He has cheeks right before his. What is? Hold on. This is. I know this is kind of cheating. I'm sorry. Upside down triangle. Okay. And then there's chic hair over here. Oops. Hmm. He looks closer to what's his name from Sonic? Tails. That's what he looks closer to. Closer to Fox. Why is that? Oh, I think it's due to the fact that I gave him this long whiskers on. Tiny end. Okay. Think what else? Think maybe now when I do the cleanup on this, first I need to make sure it looks like Jerry. Like Tom, keep on calling Jerry. What? Oh, I know what. Why doesn't it look like Jerry? Tom, calling him Jerry. What doesn't it look like Jerry? For one, the mouth should be bigger. Goes like this. Oh, I see what I'm missing too. The cheek. Okay. Jerry Tom also has eyes like that. He has his eyes are not so far apart. His hair. Okay. Eyes are actually connected. What else? His hair also goes a little bit on his ear. Kind of. Okay. There's a dip. There you go. What else? There you go. Gotta fix the left hand. Think if I don't give him a neck, again, this is gonna be a little bit of cheating because I don't feel like redrawing. So maybe we do a ground. Oh, it's another thing that this guy has. So he has a little face. So I mean, now it looks more like Tom now. He also has really bushy eyebrows for some reason. So it looks like he's laughing, like he's about to slap his knee. Maybe we give him too thin of legs. What else? What else? Oh, I think his nose. Yeah, his nose doesn't really touch that. Okay, so now I'm gonna do something different than usual. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cleanup lines on a separate layer. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in like I never do. Okay, so now we do the line control that we're gonna be using. So like I said before, Tommy over here, as you can see, he has like variation of lines, which I'm gonna be using this one for. Give me a second. So he has like variation of lines. So he goes from thick to thin to thick again. As opposed to Jerry, Tom, who has one, mostly one. It goes from one to the other too, like it, but it's not as many times as the other one. See how this one right here is thinner. The line is thinner than this one. Okay, so that's what I mean. Why my flow is a 50? Okay, that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna be working on our drawing. He's so cute. Look at him. So I'll make sure that I have closer to this guy right here, the line work. So I know they use Boulder brush. So go ahead and give him some. How does the hand? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for being so quiet. You probably thought your audio wasn't working, huh? I'm sorry. Should we do this? Yeah. Now the reason why I'm doing the diaper like this is because Tommy's diaper is really like has like really wobbly lines on it. So I'll make sure to exaggerate that. So when they did the drawings for Tommy, it feels like they used ink brush instead of like ink pens. So and it looks kind of like they were still practicing, but I feel like they enjoyed the art style so much that they kept it. So I was laughing now, huh? Take your time. Now he has like round, not too round feet. And then 1, 2, 3 toes. So let's go ahead and showcase the roundness of the feet. Too round. Too round. Perfect. There we go. So let's go ahead and make this thin, thick, thin, thick. So that's what we have so far. To exaggerate the arm slapping, I mean the knee slapping, Huh. Ha, 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 ha. Think I'm gonna bend his hand weirdly on purpose. Try to draw realistic. There you go. Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna have to see it again, huh? Oops. Close your eyes. Okay, now we're working on the face. It's almost done. I'm loving it. Should we give him a big belly button? Does Tommy have a... He does. Alright, let's give him a big belly button. Tommy's belly button is like a 6. So let's go ahead. There we go. Okay. I keep on going back and forth between there you go. My reference. Well, that's because I don't want to deviate too much from it. Okay. Now, oops. Yeah, his hair is facing down the whole time. The little chick hair. So let's make sure we showcase that. How many does he have? Some studios are really picky. They well, it only makes sense. For your character to be true to your character, it has to have everything correct. So like even me, just like making this a random, the little hair strands, that's incorrect. If you were to work in an actual studio, you would have to get that accurately. So he has 3 in his tail every time. 1, 2. I mean 2 in his tail every time. And he has this many in here. He has the little chest. He has 2 whiskers. And he has 3 facing this way and 3 facing that down. Okay? So those are things that you want to keep in mind. Well, not right now for you guys, obviously. But if you were to work in a studio, when you get older, they're really picky. Well, now it's a lot easier. You don't have to redraw everything. Now it's mostly you use something called puppets, which are basically that, a puppet. So instead of drawing the character multiple times, now you're gonna be drawing the character. You draw him probably like 100 times, probably like 200, and then you don't have to draw it anymore. You just pose them the way you want to pose them. Okay. Oops. Ink. Now he has big eyes. Okay. Oh yeah, he has bushy eyebrows, right? In here they're not that bushy, but in other drawings of him, he has really bushy eyebrows. And now this is really thin. Oh, I don't like how that looks. There you go. So this should. Kind of. No, I don't like that. let's work on the other side. Now for this one, I really don't need you to shade it if you don't want to. So I don't think I'm gonna do a shading tutorial for this one. What else? So since this is supposed to be a baby, I'm not gonna make it like, I'm not gonna make his ears extremely pointy. Because it's supposed to be a baby. There. Now, it does not look exactly like Jerry, like Tom. Maybe how about we give him bigger cheeks? Where's his mouth? Looks close. What am I missing from his face? He has that. This right here should have been. So I mean, to me, he kind of looks like Tom. It's just that I feel like I made his head a little bit too skinny. If I would have made it wider, it would have been just fine. So this is my Tom. This is my Tommy, because it's a mixture of Tom and Tommy. So that's pretty much it for the assignment. I want you to take 2 cartoon characters and mix them in. Please tell me which 2 characters you're using. If you don't, so you can mix them in any way. You can take aspects from both. So like I did, I took his diaper and put on him, and you know, took the fact that he's a baby and made him into a baby with diapers on it. Now you can do anything. I could have done in my own style. I tried to imitate Tommy's style, but you can also do it in your own style. You can draw this one as that one in this style, or the other way around, however you want to do it. Mix and match however you want to do it. This is your drawing, as long as you have fun and you enjoy it. Please do not draw any weapons, please. Another thing, let me know which characters you're using. I don't know every character in the world, so it'll be a lot useful for me to know which characters you're using. And you are not limited to anything. So you're not limited to, you know, older cartoons or newer cartoons. You can do whatever cartoons or whatever characters you want to do, okay? Alright, class. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oops.